All right, welcome back to the stream, everyone. It is Tuesday, April 15th, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We stream every Tuesday, Thursday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Right now, we're streaming Valheim. We're in the middle of a new run into the Mistlands, so we're going to be venturing out into the Mistlands to take on the Queen eventually. We're building up to that. We just started fresh last Thursday, kind of got our legs underneath us. So let's jump right into it and see where we're at. All right. Let's see how you're doing, Stumps. So I think we went with Sean Connery this time. Nope, just Sean Connery. And yeah, let's jump right into it. Feel free to pull any of those seeds from my world list. Most of them are pretty good. You have any questions, ask me on Discord. I can recommend a whole bunch of those seeds. A lot of fun, with no spoilers. Okay. So since the last run, let's get our rested buff first. So with the last run, it was literally day one. And so we killed Eikthyr. That was pretty good. So we have our Forsaken Power. We found a small farm right here on the coast. I'm just waiting for the rested buff to pop up. There we go. And we started leveling out a little bit. I went a lot further. Like, there used to be a big hill right in this area. You can see I cut into it. So we've got a nice square area. I just rounded this corner. And all of this kind of cut into that hillside there. Now, later we can smooth these off. I'm going to need to get the cultivator going so we can put grass on it. It'll look really natural and everything. What I thought I would do, because I don't do this often on stream, is raise some ground here and just kind of even this out. So we do have a near perfect square rather than having a corner missing. So let me find our stone. I did spend some time grinding wood and grinding charcoal. We did get some Surtling cores from a burial chamber, the very first run last Thursday, so it gives us something to work with. So I'm going to go ahead and raise some ground here and kind of show you. You have to think of the world as a grid. Raise that up. And try to visualize it like there's an edge there. There we go. It's a little better. Not bad. And then we'll just raise some of this stuff up. Now, we don't need to be too high up. Would like to raise that up a bit more. There we go. It's a bit much, but we can level that off. So we'll switch to leveling the ground tool. And this should give us a really nice edge to the whole thing. I might have to raise a little bit more right here. Let's go ahead and do that. Kind of worked. Get that too. And that hopefully will do it. There we go. And good enough. Good enough for government work. I can live with that. That works for me. So this gives us a pretty nice square setting. We had caught a couple 2-star boars. So I bred them. These are the 2-star boars, and then we had a regular boar, and so these are their offspring. So I separated the regular from the 2-star, and right now these are friendly 2-star boars. They're breeding at 5 of them in there. Eventually we're going to bring all of them inside of our base here and probably turn this into a farm. I actually have a second location that I think is going to make for a really grand castle build, which is one of my primary goals pretty much every run. So anyways, let's get a stake wall defense system put up around here and get back to adventuring. We need to start the copper and tin grind, and that's going to take some effort. It's going to take some effort. So let's see. I think I don't want to get this too close to this wall. Things can get pinned in between, but at the same time, we'll leave it out just a little bit. So let's grab the stake walls, and I'm thinking this is probably a good corner right about here. We'll just go from here. Leave about a 1 meter, maybe 2 meter perimeter around the edge. Well, we've cleared and leveled this round corridor. I'm going to show you to make it look real good in just a second. I'm trying to figure out how far I want to go. I think one more. Let's go. That. That's not right. How's that look? That's going to be right on the front edge. That's fine. We need some more wood. See, I knew this wood was going to go quickly. But this corner, here's what you can do. You take out the 2 corner pieces. 1, 2, 1, 2. And then you line up your piece like this. 1 degree in. 1 degree in. And 1 degree in. And it rounds perfectly. Which is really nice sometimes. It's a good way to conserve on wood because I just deleted 4 pieces and put 3 up there. So if you're really running low on wood or you're just tired of chopping down trees, that's a nice trick you can do. And I think we get one more. Is that too close? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. I think it's not too bad. I'm not going to worry about it. Thought we'd run out of woodbine. Oh, there we go. Right on cue. And I don't know if this will be enough, but it's going to be really close. Yeah, there we go. I feel like we could go one more out this way. Nah. Not quite. This is going to give us a very secure base to start off with. Mess that one up. We can always expand. Later as needed. So there is a path. You'll notice I kind of cleared a path down to the ocean from here. So we'll just put a gate right here since it goes right down that path. Just short. Just short. There we go. I feel like our gate is floating just a little bit. Just a little bit. Maybe the ground's not level. Let's try. There, that looks a lot better. Just didn't go all the way to the front. That works. Okay, so we can get in and out, get down to the water. Grab all our honey. You know we'll need it sooner or later. This will guarantee some solid mead production. And just a reminder, I am on triple resources. I do like to build rather large and grand designs. So we need a lot of resources to do that. Do we have space? Let's go ahead and burn up a little more wood. And this will get us ready for copper and tin. Alright, it's nighttime. Let's get some sleep in. Is our fire looking? Oh, really good. Eventually, I want to move these pigs in here. That's going to take a little bit of effort. But this is going to become our farm. So I'm probably going to put the pigs over on that side since we've got the beehives and everything there. And that'll leave this half for crops later once we get rid of this base. So we have a second location we're going to go build up at some point. I might do that this run. I'm not entirely sure. Kind of see how today plays out. So that's coal, that's nothing. There's all our wood for now. All right, let's get some sleep. Nighty night, Stumps. Good work today. Good morning, Stumps. Good to see you. One, two, three, 1, 2. All right, we don't really have space for that. We're just measuring space for pig pens. And it looks like, yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. All right, let's make a pig pen. We can bring our pigs inside our base, nice and safe. Now, if you're trying to make a pig pen that's safe inside of your base, you need to know that Grey Dwarf Shaman they have like a poison breath attack, and it can move 6 meters. So that's the distance it can attack from. So if a Grey Dwarf Shaman is on the other side of this fence, it can breathe poison through the fence and all the way to where I'm standing right now, because each of these is 2 meters. So I have a 2-meter gap between the pen and the fence, and the pen itself is only 4 meters, so that's 6 meters. I would have to start building out here in order to make the boars completely safe from shaman attacks. All right, that's how I've lost pigs in the past. It's a good strategy to know about. But my other strategy is just spread them out and defend them. So I can usually tell when they're under attack. As long as you don't put all your pigs in one spot, you tend to be okay. So we're gonna make another pen down here and just keep them really spread out, and that's our whole strategy. And let's see. Oh, we've got enough for doors. Let's put some doors on these. Whenever I build my doors, I always put the hinge in the middle of the wall like that. And the reason I do that is so that when I open and close the door, it can't push something through the wall. So if the door swings against this wall, it can actually push you right through like that and force you to clip. This way I can close it in. Works really nice. Works really nice. We're going to do the same thing here. Again, I'm going to put the hinge in the middle. And that'll make it a little bit easier to handle our swine. So now my only goal is to get the swine in the base. Let's go ahead and delete 2 walls. And I'm just going to keep making stake walls. There we go, that works. Well, that's near perfect. This worked out much better than I thought it was going to. And so I'm just gonna block that off. I don't think the piglets will get out, but it's just as easy to do this. Let them all wander into the base. And just push them all in like that. There we go. You too, buddy. We're all going. The whole family's going. This one might be a little more difficult. All right, we're going to wait till he's a little further off the wall. And, yeah, let's take these to the far pen, if we can. Oh, we lost our piglet. There we go. You're gonna stay in there. I'm gonna go get your buddy. Go get your mate. Alright, here we go. I suppose we could breed some more while we're wrangling these guys. I know there are like breeding towers you can make I kind of like the boars, the taming, and the pretty much all the animal, the taming and the breeding. I think it makes the game interesting. I'll work with it. Oh, they're all in here. Let's fence it off. Like that. And that, I guess. For now. Put a door in here. For now. Clean up this mess. The regular boars, I don't know what to do with them. We'll just leave them up there for now. They'll be our backup boars. Alright, let's try and get a couple of these in a pen. Oops. That's one. They can be a little stubborn. There we go. They can sometimes be a little stubborn. That's the other thing, having the hinge here pushes them into the pen, so it makes it easy to corral them. And there we go. All right, our farm is ready. Our farm is ready to get going. All right, so the next phase will be finding copper and tin. Let's put all this away. Oops. Empty our load first. So once we get some bronze and get some nails, we can go sailing, go and get the belt, get some upgrades. This is a run where we're allowing ourselves to see the map, so take full advantage of that. We're kind of out of room for storage, but let's cook up a little bit. That'll open up some space. Let's do that. That. There we go. Perfect. Let's repair a bunch of stuff. Get ready for our adventure. We're just going to roll down the coast. There's a whole bunch of black forest south of us. Oh, I can hear the pigs breeding. Maybe we'll give them a moment to at least get one more offspring. We don't necessarily need 5, but wouldn't hurt. Definitely wouldn't hurt. All right, we have everything. We're good to go. The only reason I leave this space now is sometimes with these tiny pens, they sometimes get backed into a corner, and then when they give birth, the piggy, it like clips right through the wall. So you'll end up with pigs just kind of roaming the farm, which is fine. Doesn't have to be perfect. But our base does look nice. It looks very, very nice. When we get a cultivator, we'll be able to plant all kinds of crops. I think we already have carrots. Double check here. Yep, 9 carrots, so we could definitely get some more of those. We could put down some more beehives. All kinds of options here. All kinds of options. Come on, boys. One more. Boy and girl. Boy and girl. You'll notice some of them have stars for names. Those are like the original 2. For some reason, the very first generation of tamed animals, they always seem to want to try to go back to where you captured them from. So it's good to slaughter them first and just keep like the 2nd, 3rd generation. They don't tend to have that that feature. Some of them, it can be really, really persistent. Like, they're super stubborn. One time I had to trap some boars out in the wild and then breed them right there and take their offspring because I couldn't get them to go. I couldn't push them, nothing. They just wanted to run back to the boar stone where they were found. That was a tough lesson to learn. It was very frustrating. All right, one more piggy, and then we're out of here. Come on, boys. Hook it up. Maybe that's the problem. They're boys. But I think we can get rid of these. Go ahead and do that. And we're going to put in a couple of smelters. Let's see, how much resources do we have? Oh, a lot. Let's do that. And let's do, yeah, another 40. Carrying a little too much, that's all right. I'm just going to drop a whole mess of smelters in here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel like we should get 2 more. If we could get 6 going. Ooh. I hear him. I hear him. 5 and just enough space. All right, perfect. Perfect. Look at that. Meant to be. Meant to be. Now we can smell 2 stacks of ore at a time. That's amazing. Okay, we need to get this Bronze Age over with. Let's go find some resources. Start our gathering. Oh, not rested. We used it all up building our base and moving the pigs around. We don't have any Finewood, so we don't have a lot of options for comfort. Double check our tools. What can we do here? Nope, not much we can do. All right, now we're rested up. Let's get out there. We saw that big oak tree on the hill. I'm like, it's just waiting for us. Waiting for that bronze axe to be crafted. I don't think we need a lot of leather and stuff right now, so I'm going to skip that. Plus we got the 2-star boars. So as soon as we start farming tin and everything, we should be in really good shape. Okay, right on the edge of the forest. Are you kidding me? Okay, does he have a tree trunk? No, he doesn't. So these are the ones we can use to smash. The ones that have a tree trunk, they don't seem to be able to smash stone. So you can't use them to farm copper. But the ones without the tree trunk definitely can farm copper. We just gotta find the copper nodes. Here we go, here we go. And there's more back there, so... Get up here. See what there is to see. All right, time to get dangerous with it. So we got more back there, more over there. All right, buddy. See how this goes. Yoink. Wear him down a bit while we have him at range. Alright, let's find this copper node. Good thing we mapped these out. Where I want you to be. So the goal here is to get him to... getting crowded. There we go. To get them to break the stone, and then we get them like locked into that part of the stone. There we go. That's how we do it. Chance. There we go. That's the ideal setup. But you have to stand dangerously close. This is a lot faster than us doing it, though. Well, that did not work well. Come on. Hulk smash. Let's see it. That's how we do it. How do we do it? Come on, buddy. One more. Here. Do it. You can do it. I believe in you. See. Sorry, Stumps. With a lot of practice, you can really save yourself a lot of time mining. If we had half a day, we're gonna get this whole thing done, basically. Ooh, getting some work done. Oopsie. It's our first copper. We've been avoiding it this whole time. Nerves of steel, Stumps. I don't know how you do it. Let's see. How about this? Alright, I think that's good. We can go get one more. Let's do that. Give up, buddy. He's gonna destroy this building. Try and do some very controlled demolition here. It's getting late. Fortunately, our base is nearby, so I'm not gonna worry about it too much. The skeletons eyeballing me, ignoring the real threat. It ain't the Viking in the room. Doing pretty good work here. Oh, I thought he had me for sure. Keep this going. Come on, buddy. There we go. Ooh, hard work. We should start whittling this guy down a bit. That was weird. Oh, it's getting complicated. what can we do here? Let's eat some food. Gonna try and take out the big guy first. This is hairy work. But I think this will be our first troll. Evidenced by the fact that we're not wearing any troll armor. Come on now. Finally. Alright, I think we can do these by hand. There we go. There we go. Okay. We'll come back for all the copper. Yep, that's our first troll armor, so that's good. Alright, we gotta head back. Looks like that's, I don't know if that's water or mountain. Given that it's uphill, that's probably the edge of a mountain. Can we get any copper here at all? Alright, let's get rid of that. Just give me copper. 1, 2, 3. Carrying too much? What are you talking about? We're only carrying copper. 408? Oh wow, we picked up something heavy. Need to get rid of 10 of these. That's a pretty good deal. Okay. Wow, did it get dark quick. Alright, let's get out of here. Sorry about this, Stumps. I know you don't like the dark. The shaman, of course. He'll follow us back to base, kill all the boars. Seems reasonable. Seems like a Valheim move. I keep forgetting we have the map. I'm always hugging coastlines for my no map runs. Good to be able to find my way directly home. So dark. My goodness. Alright. Can't even pick that up. That's okay. That's okay. Let's load up some smelters. The question is, do we carry it home? Do we sail it home? Like, how do we get it back to the base? It's gonna be a lot of copper. Thinking we make just enough for some nails and then sail it. And we'll do a sailing trick. But for now, we need to gather all of that and move it to the coast. So let's make some upgrades. Oh, we have just enough bones. That's amazing. Alright, a full set of armor upgrades. Let's see, we go from 12. See what our new numbers are. To 18. That's an impressive upgrade. Okay, I think we need another box to put things in. Right like that. And we're just going to toss all that in there for now. I feel like we're going to need some wood. Let's take 30 wood. And that way we can at least build a table and some... we should have used that troll to get some Finewood. Then we could have had portals. That would have been great. That would have been thinking. Alright, let's see how far away these things are if we just go in a straight line. That doesn't look too bad. If we can get everything to one of them, we can just waddle it all home. It'd be kind of a pain, but it's one trip. And then while we smelt all of that, we'll go grab some tin. I think that's our strategy. I think that's going to be our strategy. Let's gather all this up as best we can. Oh, we said we're going to grab all the carrots we see. There we go. With any luck, there should be a big shiny pile right here. Haha. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, so let's set this up right here. Good enough. Come on, buddy. We haven't got time for this. We'll just start gathering everything we see. Stone in one side, copper in the other. We did use up a fair amount of our arrows on that troll. I was just looking at our inventory. And we'll put all the wood in there as well, if there's space. Alright, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. What's this green? Oh, that's probably just thistle. Alright, so I'm going to mark this as mined. And I believe the other one's right over here. Yep. We'll probably have to do a couple runs with this one. Let's see, how much can we get? This is where having multiplayer, a second set of hands would be really nice. There we go. Let's see what's over here. Okay, we'll mark this one as complete as well. We'll just waddle this on over. Have to look at our options for food. I'm gonna get some really good stamina food for this. That's the other thing, we can start making meads once we get this done. That's not bad. Almost 6 stacks. Alright, so let's line our load. Put this stuff away. And let's see if we can get a few more whacks on these. Hopefully they're already a little bit damaged from the troll. Save us some time. But you saw the technique. Just takes a little courage. Fleet of foot. Okay, the troll didn't damage that one at all. And one extra swing, for good measure. Alright, did we finish this one? It's not like we're in a rush, so I'm gonna tidy up a bit. Stumps and I are co-founders of the Valheim Beautification Committee. We try not to leave a bunch of crap lying around. I'm gonna take a look at this tower. I don't know that I'm gonna do much, though. No, let's see. There we go. For some reason I expected it to break. I think I skilled up and it sounded. Sound effect got me triggered. Got me triggered. My goodness. Alright, how's our weight? We can hit a couple more. There we go. So I would also like, in this run, to try and get a wolf trap put together. We've kind of come across some mountains. Oh, I think we're done. I think we're cooked. Let's go ahead and smash these up. We'll come back and clean up. That's what the beautification committee does. Stumps doesn't even stop. He's not interested in a fist fight. He just wants his ores. He wants that Bronze Age. There we go. Our pick is just about to give out. I think the troll did just enough work for us. That's why we do the backup pick. It has worked very well for me. I highly recommend. The double deer antler, plus this early in the game, you don't really, see I just switched over, you don't really have many inventory slots to use, so I replace it with the iron pickaxe. And that frees up an inventory slot, usually for the cultivator. Alright, let's leave all of that. We're going to call that done. We're going to bring everything back to one spot and start waddling it. We might only be able to do the copper, but that's okay, because once we get portals going, we can just come back for the stone. Not a big deal. I'm gonna be amazed if we can pick all this up. Let's get rid of the stone and see how we do. Oh, perfect. I'll take it. I'll take it. Later we'll regret not having the stone. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Let's put that there. Can we eat more food? Let's do that. Get our stamina up as high as it's gonna go. And we're off. It's 6 stacks, 1, 2, 3, 7 stacks of 30. That's perfect. 210 copper. That's 105 bronze. That's a pretty good deal. I can live with that. Now, just before you run out of steam, you want to try to find a somewhat flat area where you can drop your ores. You don't want them to roll down a steep mountainside, disappear into the ocean forever. This is the benefit of a regular run, having the map. We can waddle, go in a straight line right to where we're trying to get to. Ooh, hang in there, Stumps. It's hard work. Let's see, how much are you actually able to carry here? 2,173 pounds. That's impressive. Even by Viking standards. We gotta deal with these boar. Can't defend yourself when you're over encumbered. You can only go on offense. Right, I can see our base on the map. We are gonna grab all that. Oh, not rested anymore. Alright, straight line as best we can. This is why I zoomed in. Actually kind of a thick forest right here. Normally you don't find these saplings inside the forest, you only find them on the edge. So I should grab those mushrooms. I know I'm gonna regret it later. The urge to just run ahead, get a little bit of rest, and then come back and finish the journey. The rested effect has a lot of benefits. A lot of benefits. But when you're just huffing it, doesn't matter too much. Ooh. So close. Oh, this is halfway. This is exactly halfway. They said Valheim was a brutal survival game. This is what they meant. Carrying 2,173 pounds of copper ore and gear, related gear. Through a beautiful forest. Again, just watch the slope. Meadows are pretty easy because it's so flat. When you're in the mountains doing this kind of trick with silver, it's really easy to lose it. You gotta be very careful. Really plan out where you're gonna stop and unload everything. I'm gonna head towards these mushrooms since we already got some. We'll add a few more to the collection while we rest. Fill up the pantry. I can see our base. I can see it from here. Oh, so close. So close. Hey, Elf. Good to see you. We're doing the slow waddle. We're just starting the Bronze Age. This is literally our first load of copper. Just had a troll help smash up 2 whole copper nodes. We'll just call them nodes. Very effective. Stumps got knocked around a little bit, but none too worse for wear. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good week. We don't have any wolves tamed yet. But we'll renew our tradition of naming wolves when we do have a couple available. We got real lucky early on. We have 2-star boars tamed already. We're in pretty good shape. Oh, right on our doorstep. Of course. Of course. Yeah, the big boys are breeding back here, so that's good. All right, last few steps. Home sweet home. Let's get these things loaded up. me get my rested buff up again. It's too hard when you're tired. Oh, nice job, Stumps. Rest up, buddy. It takes 20 seconds for the rested buff to kick in. Seems like an eternity in video games. The overarching goal is to go to the Mistlands and kill the Queen. Now, I have been to the Mistlands one time, but it was on a multiplayer server. And so there was a group of us, both when we got there, as well as when we killed the Queen. So this would be my first solo effort at the Mistlands. And then after that, we're going to do a whole nother run into the Ashlands. So that'll be a first ever as well. I'm hoping to join that same multiplayer server and do the Ashlands with a group at least once. I think that'd be fun. Oh, did we not fire those up? I guess not. Okay. Let's grab some coal, light these babies on fire. Yeah, Yagluth can be a real tricky one because the I don't think there's any instances in the plane. There's not like burial chambers or sunken crypts or any of that stuff out there. So you have to find little like Stonehenge kind of things. I've been playing all weekend. I've just finished the plains as well. Yeah, some fancy rocks. Look for fancy rocks. But I always enjoyed the plains. I'm big into archery, and getting the needle arrows is such a huge upgrade. Okay, I think we're in good shape. The factory is hard at work. Oh, hey, perfect timing. One drink before bed. Hey, Cosmo, you can't complain. You can't complain. All right, sleep it off, Stumps. Nighty-night. And good morning, Stumps. Look at all this copper. This is going to be ridiculous. Okay, we need a place to put all of it. Oh, this is going to really open things up. So we have a space here for where we're going to set up our forge. Let's just put a chest right over by it. Throw all our metal in there for now. We need to get out to Haldor and get us a belt. We can barely carry anything. Okay, that was 60. Let's get 30, 60 more. There we go. We're gonna get another round going and go hunt down some tin while this stuff smelts. Then when we get back, we can kick into the Bronze Age with a bang. And we can make some nails and start sailing again. Oh. Another advertisement. That's how I get most of my viewers. They want to advertise. Advertised my tiny stream. Gotta get the word out. Yeah. It's not even sun up yet. Alright, what time is it? Okay, so it's 8 o'clock, so we've got another hour, so this is actually really good timing. So my hope is to get some tin, make an axe, get some fine wood. Bam, we have portals, which is an enormous upgrade. Once we have portals, then I want to try to get the wolf trap built. So I'll show you my ultimate wolf trap. One day I'll make a video on it. I think it's pretty straightforward. I'm not sure I've got enough wood to actually make it. Maybe. Maybe. And then we'll look at beginning terraforming where we're going to build our castle. This is going to ultimately just be a farm. It's a pretty big space, but not big enough for the castle I want to build, so we're going to need more. A lot more. So we'll set this up as a nice little farm for our pigs and stuff, and then, yeah, advance beyond that. Let's go get some tin. Let's go get some tin. I actually have an entire castle building system, and I'm working on a series of videos to teach it, but I basically teach it while I'm streaming. So if you enjoy the streams, you'll learn it pretty quickly. It's based on a simple pillar and arch system, and yeah, it's pretty well thought out. I've done a lot. I think I've built about a half dozen castles at this point of varying sizes. Maybe one day I'll do a tour video of all of them. What are we doing? We're grabbing tin. That's what we're doing right now. We're defending ourselves from the hostiles. Get him, Stumps. Get him. Teach him it's not okay to be a Grey Dwarf. I'm trying not to pick anything up because I want to carry as much tin as possible. Whoops. Oh, I forgot to repair. Whoopsie. Sorry, Stumps. Wish you'd have said something. There we go. That's what we need. Let's double check back here real quick. Of course. Of course. Whole bunch of it. Probably more than we can carry. What are we looking at? Oh, yeah, we can't carry that. We'll come back for it. We'll come back. I doubt it's done smelting over there. Man, this guy. He's persistent. I'll give him that. Wonder what he's selling. Wonder what he's selling. $21. That's not too bad. That'll definitely get us an axe. And we can probably get a cauldron going. I don't know that we have any food upgrades yet. We're actually progressing pretty quickly. And they gave up. That's good. I feel like I should build a path, but I don't think I'm going to be here very long. Like I said, once we get portals, we're going to explore a little bit more. All right, let's clean up a bit. Let's clean up a bit. Let's see, what are we at? 3 more. Yeah, let's go get some more tin. We'll get it all going. And then we'll slap down a forge. And officially enter the Bronze Age. Right now we're at the Copper and Tin Age. The deer doesn't know how lucky he is. We're a little busy with our metalworking skills right now. Not taking out the prey. This guy looks like, kind of look like he might be a 1 or 2 star. Oh, we need some food. Sorry, Stumps. Making you work on an empty stomach. It's no way to travel. Grab these mushrooms. You know we're gonna need them. You know we're gonna need them. And of course we didn't repair again. You didn't say anything again, buddy. You gotta help me out. Alright, there we go. How much more can we carry? Possibly 1 more. Alright, we'll smash this one up. Hope for the best. I have a feeling 3 we won't be able to pick up. Nope, 4 of them. Can we drop anything? I really don't want to drop stuff, actually. Nah, we'll pay the price. We'll pay the price. Go back. Retrieve it later. We need to get our repairs on, get our smelters refilled. We're going to be sitting on stacks of bronze. I never make the bronze armor. I kind of leapfrog that. I think part of Valheim progression is choosing what style of gameplay you like. Some people like the heavy armor, some people like the light armor. Some people switch between the two. I usually go from troll armor all the way up to the iron armor, so we're just going to skip that, and it kind of makes the Bronze Age so much more bearable. It can be real brutal because you need, 2 copper and 1 tin for every bronze bar. It can be a little oppressive. A little oppressive. All right, how many do we have? 26? Start filling them up. $21, so that's 26, 21, 40, 47, 47, 10. That's not bad. We need 4 for the butcher's knife so we can gather from these, oh, we're completely out. Gather from these boars. One thing to tame them. Eventually you gotta cull the herd. Let's see, let's put this over here. We don't have a lot of treasure. I'm a little disappointed. Just a little disappointed. All right, let's see. Let's grab this copper. See if we can't finish this off. Good enough. And now an obscene amount of coal. Coal is expensive before you get your first surtling farm set up. You have to sacrifice so much wood. I spent time off stream chopping down trees. Once I got one chest filled, I was like, that's good enough. And then I was like, wait a minute. We're gonna need coal. Let's get a whole another chest. But it's paying off now, so that's good. Hey, the boars are all grown up. That's good, too. All right. So yeah, like I said, I just keep mine spread out. Even if they kill one of the pens, as long as they don't kill all the boars, you're usually okay. What time is it? Which way is east? So this is east. Looks like it's only noon. It's still pretty early. How much more do we have? A little bit more. I think I'm gonna wait. Let's go ahead and make our forge. Start repairing. Let's not forget a third time. There we go. All right, some stone, coal, and wood. We can do that. Boom, we've got a forge. I'm gonna put it right on the edge. I wonder if this will be too exposed. Oh, nice. That worked pretty good. Okay, so until we get some tin. There we go. Now we can make some bronze. Really get to work. Now, I don't know if this counts as 1 proc or 5. Like, you know how you can get that random bonus bronze? So I just do this and I hold shift and do the ×5 because I know this will individually check to see if you get an extra piece 5 times. I know this because one time I got 8 bronze back. I was like, holy crap, 3 free bronze is amazing. Do 5 more. And I don't think I have enough for 5, so let's just do As many as we can. There we go. And then we need, let's see, bronze axe. This is what we want. 4 and 2. Well, this is exciting. Huge upgrade. Finewood portals, here we come. There we go. There we go. Let's get rid of that. Don't need that anymore. And I think we need 4 of these for nails. And that'll be enough to make a boat. Here we go. Very nice. Very, very nice. Let's put all the particulars for a boat aside. I don't think we have enough. Yeah, we got to get more deer leather, and then what else do we need? 20 of these. What I always do is I put a chest by the door. The gate leading towards the coast, because I was built right on the coast. I'm not going to goof around with... Oh, we only grabbed one because I'm an idiot. But that's where I'll store my boats. And we need 19. There we go. There we go. Let's go chop down that oak tree. Get some fine wood. Been eyeballing that thing since we moved in. The whole time I was leveling, I'm looking up there like, your days are numbered, buddy. Just look at all that fine wood. Now we got an axe that can take it down. We double check these boars. We already have a 2-star boar. I don't know why I'm looking around. We'll make a butcher's knife next. Do some harvesting. Take your time, Stumps. That's a big tree. You're just one-hand axing it. Again, we're part of the Valheim beautification program. We got to get rid of this stump. Can't leave it here. I've thought about building a base around a stump. Like use it as like a big table or something. Be a nice centerpiece. Ooh, could have gotten our rest. We're gonna get a ton of rest once we get a bunch of fine wood. Like multiple comfort upgrades from it. Ooh, rest up, Stumps. Just about done. You've earned it, buddy. The quality of life is gonna shoot through the roof. There we go. One more. Nice job. Nice. We can't even carry it all. Can't even carry it all. That's okay. That's all right. All right, real quick while we're here, let's go ahead and put a table on the end with a chair. That'll give us a little more comfort bonus. Rest up real quick. A long 20 seconds. You know, I'm going to regret that death counter when we do go into the Ashlands. Might not have enough space. Might need like triple digits. Might have to rework the graphic there. Make it fit. Alright, let's put this stuff away. Gather the rest of our loot. I do not like opening and closing doors. That's why a lot of my base designs are just sort of these open floor plan. Just run in, run out. Simple bases. Get ready, Stumps. That boar looks like trouble. See any deer? We do need deer leather. Can't sail anywhere without it. Maybe we'll go off script just for a moment. See if we get lucky. Not what we're looking for. Feel like there's deer right around here. I'm gonna hear them buck and then run off. There they are. Nice. Nice job, Stumps. That might have done it. We need 7. What do we get? 16. Nice job. I guess we're good. That's almost enough for 2 boats. Almost. Almost. Not quite. Perfect timing, though. Starting to get dark. We're good to go. Right, actually, let's put some of this up here. That goes there. Let's put some of this in here. And that's it for the boat. Actually, I think we need 10 more Finewood. Then we're good. Whew, so much inventory management. Alright, can we do we have enough? Barely. Barely enough for another round. So we can do some of this, but not all of it. We're gonna have to get some more coal soon. Maybe we save that for between the streams. I don't want to burn up all my wood. I'd rather make a wolf trap. There, I think that's about it. Oops. Okay. Fully into the Bronze Age now. We need to get a cultivator going. I wonder if we have any core wood. I don't think we do. The troll didn't knock down any trees, so we'll have to go take care of that. We can use portals for that. Let's get some sleep. Tomorrow's a new day. Nighty night, Stumps. Alright, good morning, Stumps. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see ya. Alright, I'm gonna toss all this copper into this chest. We'll deal with it later. Done a spectacular job so far, Stumps. Very proud of you. Very proud of you. Okay, will we have enough space for every last bar? That was 20. Oh, it's gonna be so close. It's gonna be so 1 bar short. I suppose we could just turn it into bronze. Let's do that. Let's actually do a couple. Let's do 4. Let's do... Let's just make the math easy. Absolutely, Lucia. Lucia? I'm not sure how to say that. There we go. That frees up some space. Okay, so let's see what we can make. Let's review. We need to make a banner. That would be wise. Let's get one of those up real quick. What I like to do is just a simple post in the end of my base. Like this. So everyone can see the banner for miles around. Oh, what do we not have? All of the ingredients. That's what we don't have. Let's grab it. Lucia James. I missed your suggestion. 2 and 4. Let's see. 2, 4. Oh, we stopped just in time. I almost burnt up all of the coal. There we go. Okay, so those are huge upgrades. Let's see, anything else? That's all our comfort bonuses. What about this stuff? We have the a days. We don't need it just yet. We should probably work on some of this stuff. So copper, we have a ton of copper. Not much Finewood though. So here's where I'm going to limit. We're going to ration some of this. Let's do portals. Let's do portals. Grab what we need. Oh, we're going to need some more dwarf eyes, that's for sure. Gonna need more of everything. But for now, we got our first portal. I can live with it. That'll be the no-name portal. Okay, let's face east. Is it sun? Oh, it's the morning. We just finished sleeping, I guess. Those are great suggestions, but I like keeping the interface clean. People are mostly here for the game. Not for me so much, but it's a great suggestion. Alright, so we're going to take this portal. We're going to go gather some more stuff. No, we can't gather... we can't gather metal. What was I going to gather? I guess Finewood. We can go gather that. And to come to think of it, let's see. So I'm looking at our time. We need to get enough Finewood for a second portal. And so right up here was like a big flat area. And so I'm thinking this is where we're going to build the castle. We're way down here right now. So I'm thinking we're going to run all the way up there. This is a mountain. I think right here is where we're going to build the wolf trap. Try to capture a wolf off of this mountain. But that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to run straight up there, but I want to find at least 1 or 2 oak trees along the way. And that's how we're going to handle this. That's how we're going to handle this. Oh, there's an oak tree. We'll grab this one. So what's nice now with this basic setup, we can build a workbench and a portal anywhere we go. Slap it down. Instant ride home, even if it's right over the hill. Ooh, keep swinging that axe, Stumps. Don't give up. Don't give up. We can't leave Stumps lying around, even big ones like this. There we go. Good job. Good job. Alright, give me that fine wood. Want more portals. Portals everywhere. I won't have to walk any place. Ooh, walk right into that. Did it again. Stumps, he's exhausted. Absolutely exhausted. All right. Get some of this home. And I think we owed 10 Finewood for our boat. Yeah, 30. We definitely need a little more in that department. We can put the rest of our wood in here. And this will be good because we're going to need wood for the wolf trap. That's for sure. And clean up the last of this. There we go. All right, let's keep moving. So east is to our right, and our shadows to the left, so it's still morning. Learn to use your body as a sundial. It's highly effective. I feel like I should use our Forsaken power. We got a long way to go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Really turn on the juice. Alright, let's see here. Of course, we're going to see a ton of oak trees along the way now. I think what we're going to do is just run all the way out to where this farm is. And find a tree out that way. Oh, looks like... Well, that's water. I thought that was a mountain to the right. I think it's just plain old water. Easy enough. In front of us, and to the right, should be the mountain. There we go. This is where I'm thinking we set up something for the wolf trap. Unfortunately, we don't have any frost resistance meads yet, so it'll be super dangerous. Super dangerous for Stumps. But we'll see. Maybe we won't have time. This run is taking longer than I was expecting. These deer are so lucky we're not hunting right now. Oh, that was scary. That was scary. Hopefully we can just outrun them all. Apparently not. Apparently not. Alright, let's see if we can get out in the open again. I like running through the backwoods. Here we go. I keep thinking we're going to see something new, but we've been here already. Another good trick with portals is just dedicate one to gathering. I usually have a portal, I just name it Gathering. Leave it lying around in the world, move on to the next thing, depending on what I'm gathering at the time. See where we're headed. We actually want to cut across right about here. This would go pretty well. Nice thing is this will put us on a better portion of the coast. Give us better access to more of the bosses later. Won't be as much sailing. The coast we're on right now, it's like we're inside the letter C. I don't know how to explain it better than that. So you have to like imagine being on the inner curve of the letter C, and then you have to sail your way out of the letter C before you can go anywhere else. That's kind of where our farm is right now. So we're gonna improve our location and give us an opportunity to build a cool castle right out here. No, this isn't it. This isn't it. A nice oak tree, though. Very nice oak tree. This is it, right here. Yeah, this whole section right up here is incredibly level. I mean, we're definitely going to have to do a bunch of terraforming, but my goodness, can we make a huge area up here, and then we're right on the water. Could potentially build a dock right off the edge. It's just, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I see a lot of a lot of opportunity here. There we go. Okay, so let's set our portal down. Take care of this menace. Whoops. Nice try, Stumps. Nice try. And this is where we're going to build our castle. I feel like this is the right height, right about here. I don't know. Maybe up here a little higher. I don't like raising ground. It costs a lot of stone. So I try to find like the average and then go a little bit below average. I feel like this is average and this is a little below average. I think this could work right here. Go up just a little bit. Takes a little bit of vision to see it, but this is a ton of potential. I don't think we can build on the world grid, like you can see the corners. It would go into the forest. I mean, we can always clear forest. That might work too. My goodness, it could be a huge build. We could definitely go that way, a considerable distance. We might have to build on like a weird angle like this or like that maybe. I don't know if that'll work. We'll clear a bunch, see what happens. That'll be the idea. That's the idea. Okay, so where are we at? We have just enough Finewood. Get rid of this. Get rid of these. Uh-oh. There we go. And then we need three more of those. So my plan is to go get some core wood and hopefully kill a couple gray dwarves along the way. This will let us get the cultivator. We can start planting our carrots, and then I want to get some fermenters going, and then we're gonna try and get that wolf trap done. All in the next 30 minutes. Seems like a lot. Seems like a lot. You know what? I've decided it is. No, we need a portal just to do the wolf trap. So yeah, we kind of have to do this. We're gonna get some core wood. While we're out here, as well as some gray dwarf eyes. If we could find like a spawner, that'd be great. I should look one up on the map. I do have access to the world map. I'm not particularly using it, other than just general boss locations, because I don't want to set up in a really bad spot. And our current location, it's not terrible, but not good either. Definitely use some improvement. Alright, we got enough for a portal. Let's get Finewood and call it. Chop one down up here so it doesn't roll away. Well, hey, our workbench. We've been here. Come on. Oh, poor Stumps. There you go, buddy. No rest. Doing terrible. Soaked and no rest. Okay, this is why I moved further up. I want to watch it roll away. There we go. Cultivator, that's what we need. And you boys will take your eyes. We could just get our stamina up. There we go. Finally, alright. We can't use the portal because we already have 2 down. Oh, that's so silly. So silly. Okay. We're heading back. Heading back. Lesson learned. Not today, buddy. Not today. If you don't mind. We're wet. We're not rested. It's just not our day. He actually gave up. I didn't expect him to give up. So we got lucky on that one. Alright, maybe we make a path at some point. We are using this quite a bit right now. Whew. Alright, can we sleep? That's the real question. Can we sleep? That would be perfect timing. It would give us 1 day to build the wolf trap. And then it would be nighttime, and we can go hunting for wolves. Which again, I don't anticipate going well. Let's see, where can we put all this stuff? So that'll fit in there. Actually, we needed to keep that. Whoops. We need that for our portal. We can put this in here. There we go. And then we need our bronze. 5 of these, I believe. Oh, where's our cultivator? I didn't grab the core wood. Didn't grab the core wood. There it is. Okay, let's get this thing to work. You can see I really like the world grid. I think it makes things go a lot easier. But if you're not terraforming like this, if you're not trying to change the ground, and you're not worried about straight lines, you really don't need to... Hold on. I am worried about straight lines right now. There we go. That looks great. That's going to be a huge, huge area for crops. All right, let's just do half and half. Not worry about it, actually. Almost. Almost. And then one more. Just want to make sure we don't get the needs cultivated soil message. If you do a good overlapping pattern, you're in great shape. All right, we should be fine. Let's get this done. So I just find a line in the ground pattern, that texture. I just keep hammering the left mouse button. No magic to it. That works just fine. Okay, so now we're ready to head out. Let's repair everything. 165 arrows. We need some food. Let's get some food real quick. Wonder if I saw a bad guy outside. There we go. Quick work of you. All right, there we go. All right. Let's, I have to name this, though. I'll call this crap. That way we can get back. So hopefully that's enough food, enough rest. We can get out there. So the plan is get to the mountain, find a spot where we can build our trap, set up the portal, come back, grab as much wood as we can carry, and keep doing that until the trap is built. Then wait for nighttime and see what we can do. So what we'll do is try and trap some moles right at the end of the stream, and that way I can take half an hour just sitting there, let them tame, and then we'll begin the next stream with some tamed wolves, assuming we catch some. And we don't die left and right. But it's a half hour of just sitting on your heels, so it's not very exciting. Take a look at this. This looks really nice. Oh. Almost ran right into him. Okay, so here's the thing with our trap. We want to locate it not actually in the mountains, but so close that we can easily kite the wolves back to it. So we want to find like a section right on the edge between Black Forest, usually Black Forest and mountains. Right up here, this is looking pretty good. That'll give us good access to the mountain. But we're technically still in, it says meadows right now. So I'm wondering, I feel like this is near perfect. Yeah, right here. I wonder if we built it right down here. Let's see what's over here. Oops. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. This is technically meadows. I'm gonna see what's here. I want an easy vantage point visually to get in and out of the mountains. I think this is as good as it's gonna get, right about here. So this is the part that's scariest. I'm gonna destroy some trees and the wolf may come wandering around. It happens. Before one does, let's go ahead and set up our portal. Okay, we should have used that portal to name the farm portal. That would have been smart. So right about here is where we're going to build it. You guys do not want to be here, trust me. Odds of a wolf rolling up are pretty high. There we go. Okay, so we need to level this out some. Thinking right about to here. Whoop. Already, you knew it. Come on. Go, buddy, go. Okay, I have no idea what happens on the other half of that portal. We're gonna forget it exists. We'll see if this thing goes out. If they destroy the portal on the other end. Now we can't go back through. It'd be super dangerous. Alright, let's face east. It's about noon. Alright, so we gotta figure this out. I think the smart thing is to literally run back out there, not port. Because if we do, as soon as we step out of that portal, the wolves are gonna get us. There's no getting around it. So we're gonna bump our health up, get our rest up. Kind of enter in on our own terms, take a bunch of wood and build some kind of fortification we can fight from. Alright, let's do it. Should have marked the map while I was thinking about it. Okay, so let's hide these things. We don't need them. Alright, this is satisfactory. Let's go. Let's go, let's go. Scared me. Thought it was the wolves. Alright, so I just want to mark roughly. I think we are roughly there. Just so we can see it as we get closer, because we gotta play it safe. I got a plan. We're gonna build a portion of our defense, or our trap. Use that to kill these two wolves, and then continue building. And that's the whole strategy. I wonder where this boar came from. He came running out of there. Keep going, Stumps. I know you're scared. Heading out to take on two wolves at this level. Some would call it a suicide mission, but not you, Stumps. I know you can do it. I've seen you in action. I know you can do it. Alright, here's where we gotta play it cool. Play it real cool. So there's the portal right there. So let's build something here real quick. This is a very simple concept. I'm just gonna build this. Snap this to the top. And that way I can jump up on this thing from either side. And it's strong enough to take on the wolves. That's what we're gonna do. This deer is gonna get us killed. Here we go. Here's how we do it. They can't get up here, so. And this thing is like 1,000 health, these stake walls. They're really, really strong. So it takes them a while to chew through it. And by the time they do, you can whittle them down. If you're going to use this method, remember this close, your bow actually shoots above the target, not below. It's hard to explain, but anyways. Okay, so let's gather all this. Oh, they destroyed our table here. So you just saw a sneak preview of what our wolf trap's gonna look like. Well, they went after the table first. That's interesting. All right, let's see if we can get to leveling again. Okay, that works. That works. We need a table. Let's put it right. Put it over here for now. Now we're going to build it. So we want to try to build it so it's facing up the hill. I'm going to do it like this. This is the inside of the trap. We're going to do this. Just like we did before. 1, 2. 3, we'll do that. This is the tricky part. We don't want to freeze. We might have to move this thing. Really sucks. So we just got it kind of where we wanted it. Alright, let's move it back a little bit if we can. I'm worried more wolves are going to come while we're doing this, but there we go. If it gets us out of the mountain, it's worth doing. Let's see. There we go. Okay. And this will work a lot better on level ground. Do it like that. And it is real sensitive as to where meadows are. So I do 5 layers out front. And then I put a door. Inside, we put a ladder, but it doesn't touch the ground. Right there. So what you can do is jump on it and then get up here, and you have a nice platform to fight the wolves from, just like what we did a minute ago. So the rest of this is really just reinforcing the walls with 3 stake walls. I don't know why it's snapping like that. There we go. Same on the back. I'm gonna have to chop down this tree eventually. Actually, let's do it right now. Zoom out. You know a wolf's gonna sneak up on us. Uh-oh. Looks like we started some troubles here. Okay, we'll clean that up in a minute. So then what we do is we take this and extend it like this. And this is where we're going to hide. we take this thing and move it in here so it's protected like us. Oh, we gotta get some more wood. Good thing we just chopped down all this stuff. We're gonna have to chop up anyways. Oh, it snapped at a different height. I see. Anyways, that's the wolf trap. So we're going to clear some more of this wood out of here, like these small trees and stuff. Just for visibility. My goodness. Can always use more wood. That. We're gonna set a bench right here, or a chest right here. And that way we can store, because we're gonna need to have a stack of wood with us. And then we can, let's go get the portal and move it in here. That'll be safe as well. It's just about nighttime. We're in really good shape. Okay, so we're going to get some stone. I think we're in the meadow. So I think when we're in here, we should be okay. We're going to get some stone and try to set a campfire in here to keep us warm. See if we can't catch some wolves. Alright, so we have our Forsaken Power. We're going to eat our food now. I'm just going to dump everything for now. Get rid of this. Let's get some stone. You just need 5 for the campfire, and then let's get a stack of meat. Get our rested buff up. And this is about as good as we can do. If we don't catch anything tonight, we'll come back and make our fermenters and get some frost resist going if we can. Might need a swamp for that. We'll give this a shot. We'll give this a shot. Let's see, how's everything looking? Not too bad. We did survive 1 bite. Okay, so we have our rest maxed out. Gonna repair everything. We got a stack of wood out there. We got stone with us. We got that. So what we'll end up doing is destroying the portal. And the reason for that is we want to avoid raids. You need 3 base structures to get raided. And a campfire, a portal, and a workbench are 3 base structures. So if we get rid of one of those 3, we can't be raided. And since we kind of need the fire to not die, we're going to get rid of the portal for now. No, we're going to leave the portal, because if we do die, it's our only way back. There we go. And we'll use the fires as needed. But we're going to mark this on the map and just use that as our location. Okay. We can't destroy the workbench. I would love to do that. But as soon as we catch a wolf, we need to build in front of the door. to hold the wolf in. Okay, I think we're ready. I think we're ready. Let's see if we get out of the freezing. We're technically in the meadows. How many more ticks? One. Only 1 or 2 ticks, so I think we're good. I just want to get my health maxed out. Go ahead and put down a campfire. Gives us just a little bit of comfort. It'll give us a bigger tick when our health ticks. There we go. Alright, let's bait our trap and get to work. I find 2 stacks of 10 just separated is a good way to go. We're going to try to get 2 wolves at the same time. 2 for the price of 1. Here we go. We got our Eikthyr. Go higher into the mountains. Okay, there's 1 wolf. We want 2. Is that 2? I see 2. Let's get them both. Either one react. There we go. Now we're gonna have to wait for that second one to catch up to us. The good thing is we can outrun them. Where's your buddy? Where's your buddy? Oh, can you believe it? Can you believe it? Holy smokes. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get them both in the trap. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. You know what we want. Come on in. All right, let's try again. Let's try again. Come on, if that one would just get in. Come on in, boys. Come on in. Come on in. There we go. And this is why we put a whole bunch in front. Gives us a couple we can snap onto real quick. That. And boom. We are good to go. So now we get rid of that. And we sit quietly. Just wait. And with any luck, they'll start taming right away. This is insane luck. Very first, we didn't even know what they were from afar. But we're gonna wait patiently. Hopefully we'll see some hearts. So because of the small size of the trap, I didn't reinforce the back walls and stuff. Just realized that. It's terrifying to think about. So there we go. 2 hearts. That's what we want to see. So at this point, I'm going to call the stream. Because I'm just going to sit here like this for the next 30 minutes and not touch a thing until these 2 wolves are tamed. We just got super lucky they didn't bust through any of the outer walls. I meant to reinforce all of them. I just got so excited to go catch wolves. I still can't believe that worked. Okay. I think that's it for tonight. I'm going to leave Stumps here. And here's where we're going to end the stream. So every Tuesday, Thursday, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're streaming Valheim. This is our Into the Mistlands run. We're going to venture into the Mistlands solo for the first time, take on the Queen, and just have our usual good times. Build some kind of mega fortress like we usually do. I'm going to have to start grinding stone pretty soon. But that's it. Super good run today. Got our farm all set up, our temporary base / farm. Picked a location for where we're going to build our castle. Hopefully we've got 2 wolves taming right now that we can use for the good boy defense system super early in the game. That's going to pay off big time. And yeah, that's it for me. Everyone have a good night. Stumps out.